How are you? Pretty good. I'm looking at all the changes.
Okay, what's the craziest one so far?
So far I am doing here, I'll scoot over. So far I did all the tanks so far, and what I noticed is that all the tanks are having an ability to heal themselves and or teammates.
Yeah. How's that feel?
I made a tweet and I talked about it on my chat. I said now let me bring it up.
I do think those are the ones we're looking at in terms of like sustain in particular. Like, we want to make sure those aren't the powerful ones to some degree too.
Yeah,
and we'll see how it all plays out. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, this is crazy when I'm doing it with bots, but I want to see it like in the game.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the damage ones are, particularly have a lot of impact. Yeah.
So I was rage baiting. I said we got so bad at healing in Overwatch that we need passives to heal ourselves. Good job, support players.
Oh dear.
Rage baiting.
So those ones look pretty impactful to you. What other ones have like?
So far I haven't been able to test any of the DPS ones.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do like some of them. Some of them like for so far on tank. I feel like chat. Is there any ones that you think would be a little broken in the game?
Tracer has some crazy ones.
That's what I heard. Apparently, I heard that I won't be able to like miss another pulse bomb now.
Well, no, that's not the crazy one actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go to her. Yeah, so get her majors.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
Upgrade unlocked.
So flashback in particular is one we're definitely going to be looking at in terms of like how impactful it is. But when you recall, you get all your blink charges back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's a ton of movement in that in particular. Entanglement's pretty good too. Like just having any overhealth on Tracer is quite strong in the right situation. But the mobility with flashback is something like,
Okay, so you can, let me, let's do, pulse bombs radius increased by 50%.
So what happens there when we're increasing that radius is we're not increasing necessarily, it's just where the min damage happens. So the min damage gets increased by 50%. It's not taking the entire thing and making it all more explosive.
J3 perk. What? Oh, you're calling it J3 perk. So this is going to be the fun one. Ready?
Boom! I'll take a reading.
And then you have all 3 recalls back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And then pulse bombs radius increased by 50%. So even if I miss, you said the damage is...
So yeah, it's just a bigger explosion. Mainly.
Thought of you.
So it actually hit that other bot on the left there too.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. For a little bit, not a ton.
I thought it was gonna be like if you like a bigger like projectile like hit loss. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll still be able to miss, chat.
Yes, you can still miss.
Bombs ticking.
Oh wow, I took damage all the way over here.
You even took damage there.
Okay.
It is bigger. Yeah. So
that's gonna be crazy.
Sharing. Recall.
that's the one I want to see some of those like top Tracer players like use that. That's gonna be
very fun.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite change to do?
I think there's a ton of them. I think I really like Baptiste in particular. If you want to like
Baptiste?
Yeah. So he just has this one I think has like a really good fantasy.
Another day, another battlefield.
It's gonna be automated healing.
After placing amplification matrix, your shoulder turret periodically fires up to 12 shots at allies. Oh, so you're actually making that into a...
Yeah, exactly. So we're taking something that's like in his kit, like visually, it's like, okay, how can we utilize this and like make use of it? So if you go down to the bots that you need to heal, you can kind of see how it works.
Oh, so let me hit that first.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it would be this one. Yeah. What's the third one that you like? Well,
Rocket Boots is fun. It's really fun, actually. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just have to put down a...
Let them up!
Oh, that's actually
sick. It does it automated, too. So you don't have to, like, always, like... You can just start shooting. So it's gonna, like, be more aggressive, right?
I feel like that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Rocket Boots is this one gives them some nice mobility, you know, when you actually use your jumps, you crouch, jump back up. And then you can press space again at the top to... That. It's on its own cooldown, so it's its own 6-second cooldown, so not every time you use it, but it's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, that's sick. It's like it reminds me of the new character with her little. You could dash up and then dash it in a different.
A little bit. Yeah. How's Freja been? Have you?
Did you hear that
I did. Don't worry.
One of the guys came in here. I'm like, is it the normal one or number 2? He's like number 2. So I clicked on it. And I'm just like, oh.
But what do you think of her though?
She's fun.
Okay.
The cool thing I like about this character is
Going up.
the slow motion.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that's gonna make it easier for her to get shot at as well.
Yeah, but a lot of times what you do is you like just enough and you dash out, just enough you dash out,
okay.
just enough you dash out. So you kind of have this like dash, shoot, dash, shoot, dash, shoot. You kind of like if you hold right click down the whole time, you kind of get a feel for it. Like
Yeah,
hold
that-
right
like
click,
that
you
timing.
shoot, you dash, and then immediately go into the next right click. Right? So yeah, that.
Oh, that's
So
sick.
you kind of line them up in
Yeah, for
sequence. And then we're still playing with something here. So you see right now, she actually has this passive right at the bottom.
Yeah.
We're still playing with her passive where when you get a certain amount of final blows, you're actually going to get some ult charge. We're still tweaking with this because she is in season 16. There's some things we're still finishing up. But we're liking the feel of it so far. And then you got some ult charge. And it plays into her bounty hunter, you know, identity a little bit. So that's something we're gonna lean into. Still tuning it though.
Is it? Oh, it's just kidding. Oh, your shift reloads it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
So, oh, that's
You gotta go
sick.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
I think her right click is hit scan, but her left click is projectile.
They're both
I'll keep
projectile.
this fire
The right click is just
burning.
very fast.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's a pretty fast shot. Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, how much? Okay, let me see.
Nuvangada!
Upgrade.
Is it just final hits or?
It's just final blows.
Okay.
But she is a character that has quite a bit of burst, right? So it's
Yeah.
not like you're gonna be arguing over kill stuff. Because you can two-shot a lot of the cast, which is getting the right click. You know.
40%.
So we're still tuning this. You know, we're still tuning what that means, right? So we're gonna see like what's a good number for it.
You got my way. Double kill.
Yeah, that's.
Double kill.
Well, I mean, I already have my ult here, so let's just.
Nuvangada!
And we are gonna make it so it will if you're at max, it won't spend that. It won't actually give you the amount until you use your ult, so you don't like lose out.
Oh, so basically what I just did, like using my ult and then.
Yeah, that's something we're still looking at too.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, she's probably one of the highest skilled heroes we've ever made in terms of like the requirement of aim skill that you need to play her.
Which I like.
Yeah, but like she's tough. Like that's like internally playtest. This is like one of the hardest characters for people to pick up. She's really fun though.
That's cool. So I got here. So I use my ult.
Shame. Double kill.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun character to. I can't play the character right now. This is not my setup. But so I have my ult here
Yeah.
and I have 4.
Yeah.
But I killed someone. I thought it was gonna stay like this.
It will eventually, just not in this.
Oh,
build.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. There's it's showing something.
Oh, she's so cool.
Double
She's really fun.
Let's see. Is there any other ones that you like?
I mean, I love a ton of them, right? So we're gonna call it.
Oh, I was gonna say I only did the tanks, and I feel like Junker Queen when she gets her this one,
Yeah.
the Savage one.
Yeah.
Like if you have multiple people in front of you and you hit and you get it all healed and you get your cooldown again and you
get
hit,
to go again.
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
wild for sure.
a lot of the ones that I really like are the ones that you are including the team. So that's gonna be fun. I like how there's gonna be a lot of like I was pointing out with my chat, there's a lot of teammates ones that like, if you have a good teammate, they're gonna pick a lot of the teammates one, but there's gonna be a lot of selfish people.
There are definitely going to be a lot of selfish, but we wanted you to have that decision. You
Yeah.
know, like if you go to the roster real quick. I mean, some of the ones I really love is just like Ana being able to nano boost herself.
That's
I think
crazy.
Lifeweaver has one on one of his majors where he actually we're leaning into that thorn aspect.
Spend
Super
every
bloom here,
moment
so when
growing
you get
into
enough
who you
thorns to
truly
stick
are.
on someone, they'll detonate and deal extra damage. Like that's a fantasy people have been looking at
okay.
before. And we're exploring that here. Yeah. So there's things like that I think are really really nice to lean into some of the play styles that people have been craving, you know?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to
Oh,
this.
another really scary one, I think, is Kiriko. So she has
I'll
this
find
one.
my own path.
I do want to see how players actually use this. So it's shuffling. So when you teleport to someone, you can actually use Swift Step again within 4 seconds to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's like if someone, let's say there's like your team's over here fighting,
Yeah.
but you're dead, but someone died before you could just teleport.
Yes, you could do that. But what you do is you actually extend the cooldown of it overall. So it's
Oh.
like you're using it again. So you'll be on our core on the second time.
Upgrade unlocked.
Kunai hits healing food and speed increase 50s. Okay. Let's do a protection. Suzu grants 40% movement
That one's
speed.
pretty good too. It's for the team and everything, so that can be nice. Yeah.
I like the Roadhog one. Healing,
yeah.
healing on the
Yeah,
healing
yeah.
on the Roadhog.
Yeah. So if you use teleport here,
I'm here.
you can use it again.
Oh, it's still
So
6
it-
seconds.
Yeah, well, it went to 7 there. So like you'll see
Oh.
if you do it again, right? It's up you actually have this radio. This is how long you have to use it, and then
If you don't
if
do
you
it,
don't, it
it's-
would just be the normal cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool.
大丈夫
And is it still the? Is it a shorter teleport, or is
No,
it still
it
the?
can go same range.
Okay.
Yeah, but it could be nice to like blink in, like come in real quick, right? Maybe like save your tank if they're in a battle, and then get back out.
Oh, I see.
Or
what you're
come in
talking
on a
about.
flank, you know, throw some kunai, and then you have 4 seconds, and you can get back out again.
Okay, that's.
She becomes pretty mobile with this one.
So you can like teleport
What's
in,
that?
like you said, save your tank, and then just teleport
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Something like that.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that one's pretty fun. Yeah.
Whew, how long? Well, okay, I don't know if I can say that. How long have you guys been working
Yeah,
on
you
this?
can
for?
ask tons of questions like that. We've been working on this for the initial pitch was about a year ago. It was early last year. So we were like formulating like what do we want to do. We saw the initial reaction in season 9, and like season 9 being like a big change, and we're like, I mean, there's some changes here, but this wasn't something that like season 9 was like rather small in terms of like in terms of how big of change we wanted for Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
It was just some decent gameplay changes. So we've been working. So the pitch was early last year. Early last summer, like a small group started working on this, and then in earnest over the last like 5 months, there's been a bigger group like really going at it, making sure it looks polished and there's good VFX and sound and animations. Like all those teams have been supporting it, and the whole hero design team like stepping in to make stuff. So yeah, it's been like a full team effort for last few months here.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, to keep it a secret from so many people as well. That must be hard.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where we've been hinting at it a little bit, you know, and we've been doing things like pickable passives and some of these experiments that are
That's-
kind of just like leading the way. Like even Junkenstein's is kind of like a stepping stone for things like Stadium, right? So there's been a lot of like, okay, we're working on this thing in the background. Let's see how people react to this and sort of how do they take this added complexity in Overwatch. Because what we really believe is like it's kind of scary to touch the core gameplay loop of Overwatch. It's
Yeah.
like something that's been integral to the game for a long time. We think with perks, there's enough where it switches it up, but it still feels like Overwatch, you know, in your matches, right?
Oh no, I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to definitely try. This is the perks are next season, right?
Yeah, this is next
Sick.
week.
Next week. That's going to be a lot of
So,
fun.
Yeah.
And then the character bans are going to be season
That's
16.
gonna be season 16, so we're
Okay.
still finalizing some of the flow there and everything, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is going to be a lot of fun. How do you feel about people? Let's just say I'm a one trick. How do you feel about that? Like, my one trick's going to get banned.
Well, we're going to try to approach it in a way where, you know, the enemy team you don't see who the enemies are,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So we do want to like protect a little bit of that, where it's just, what do you really just want to ban the most? You know, what do you want to like target, rather than like targeting specific players to some extent.
Okay.
But you know what map you're on, and you'll know who your team is, and then you will not know who the enemy team is though.
Okay, so when you load into a game right now, you basically see both teams. You're not going to see the other team anymore?
It's gonna be like a whole new phase because there's other stuff we like mentioned in the video too, like map voting coming later as well.
Okay.
So there's gonna be some phases before you even see that versus screen.
Oh, that's going to be sick. So you're going to see, like, map voting, I guess, is going to be one of the things, then hero bans, because I'm guessing...
Yeah, the map will come first.
Okay,
Like,
get it.
in terms of the process.
Okay.
So mapping will come in, and then hero bans. Hero bans will be the first thing we add, though. That's gonna be next season.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be sick. Because I feel like... I'm glad that you guys started letting, like us do the hero bans, because it gives us more, you know... different instead of like let's say Widowmaker being banned for like that whole week. I feel like every map is dependent on like something else. So like let's say Kings Row you want to ban Reinhardt, but on Gibraltar you want to ban Winston. It's always going to be different.
Yeah,
So that's
we
going to be
think
a lot of...
it's a good tool, and like the way we're reviewing it right now is, you know, we're gonna make sure that that's available just in comp to everyone. So we think that's important for like the whole player base to kind of experience it at the same time, and then see how that goes.
Okay, that's sick. And perks are going to be in comp.
Yeah, perks are gonna be in all quick play and competitive modes. Yeah.
How do you feel about, let's say, one month, like let's say Winston's so broken you just never see him play, so like is that like a...
Oh, in terms of like the bans?
Yeah.
Or anything? It's something we're gonna have to really take a look at. I think the example I come back to a lot, when we look at like hero data and when heroes performing well, and like different heroes have different thresholds in terms of their win rate to popularity. So a hero like Cassidy, once he hits like 48%, he becomes the most popular hero in the game. And he's not even over 50, right? So there are going to be some things we have to look at where if we make a hero too strong, they might just get permabanned. Not even because they are too strong. It's just because like how people perceive them to some degree. So it's going to be something we'll have to definitely look at, you know, and in due time and see how that affects like the ban rate. Yeah,
That's gonna be cool.
Hopefully though, we believe, you know, Overwatch has a lot of like asymmetrical elements and there's a lot of maps and variety there. So hopefully it's not like on different maps. Hopefully, as you're saying, there's gonna be different types of bans though too.
How many maps are you gonna be able to pick from?
We're still figuring out the deals, but it's gonna be 3. That's sort of
Okay.
what we're targeting. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, I feel like map bans are very, very interesting because I feel like one map is just going to be like universally hated, so no one's going to want to play that map.
Well, it's going to be some good data for us.
Yeah. So I guess that helps you with changes on that map.
Yeah,
and
just see
okay.
like which ones players aren't really interested in, you know, and playing on. You know, I think we saw that like, you know, with Clash, we're removing Clash from competitive in season 15 next week too.
Yeah, which I'm sad. I love Clash.
Oh yeah, I do think the mode needs some changes. So it's one of the things that's going to be some just like really fast response from the community when they have a system like map voting later on. So like, they'll just be able to tell us through that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if you can answer this. How many hero bans?
We are still figuring that out right now.
Okay.
Somewhere between 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Is it going to be like 2 each team or 4 each team?
We'll see how it all works.
Either
No. I think, you know, Gavin Winter's a really smart systems designer, and some of the other people working on that, they have some good solutions for what we think is going to be representative of what the lobby itself wants to ban.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like? I don't know if you can answer this. Is it going to be like 4 any characters? It doesn't matter if you like pick.
We're going to do max 2 roles.
Max 2 roles, okay.
So like you can only ban up to 2 tanks or up to 2 supports or up to 2 DPS.
Okay, that makes sense because I do feel like there's a lot of DPS more than supports.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think it's gonna be really cool for the community to kind of see that, play with it, and see how it goes.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
You guys were thinking about this.
Who are you going to ban though? Are you just banning Widow, or who are you banning?
I mean, I like Widow.
Okay.
I would ban. Oh, there's some pretty. I think Orisa is going to be insane. I love her new shield.
Oh yeah, okay.
I love her new shield.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all of them yet, but I feel like it's going to be very map dependent. And I was going to say it depends on who you're playing against, but you're not going to be able to see them.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know actually. Oh, this is in 6v6 are the passives.
The perks will be
are gonna
enabled for the 6v6 mode that we're running in 15.1. As they're doing a small competitive season, 15.1, and that 6v6 is going to be, it's like an open queue format with max 2 tanks.
Okay.
That's the way it's going to work. Yeah.
So max 2 is it max 2 per brawl or
no?
Oh, so you
can
have,
run 2-0-4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can run 4 support. It's like it's just max 2 tanks, and we think like most games are going to end up 2-2-2. Right?
Yeah,
just
makes
like
sense.
kind of like the way people like to play a lot. But we wanted like a little bit more flexibility and, you know, put a cap on the tanks because that's when the meta starts to shift towards something that was very sustain heavy, right?
I do like that because it does force either 2-2-2 or it does force like 1 tank, 3 DPS, you know, 1, and then 2 supports or any other variation, 1 tank, 3 supports, 2 DPS. Yeah, that's 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My math.
Good,
My math.
good.
Listen, I'm from Florida, man. Florida education's not that good.
Yeah, so like that's gonna be coming. Perks will be in there as well. Yeah, and we'll see how it all, you know, shakes out.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. And the new game mode.
Stadium. Yeah. I
Stadium.
think y'all are gonna play that later today. So. Yeah.
Wait, we can play that?
No, later today. Later today they're doing this. You're playing it later today.
I'll make sure not to leak anything.
Don't open it right
I didn't even know I had access.
I don't think it's on this build.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
it's on this build. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of what the team's been working towards for quite a while with perks in season 15 and all the other stuff coming in 16 and the next few seasons. We're really excited about.
I'm really excited. This is going to be very fun.
Cool.
Can you talk about the new character? Not this one. I'm talking about.
No, not much. Not much about. We said his name, Aqua.
Chat wanted to know that. I didn't want to.
We said he's a support. So he is a very unique playstyle that we're pretty proud of. So you'll see some stuff in the next few months. Yeah.
Okay. How many rounds is Stadium? Is that it?
It's best of 7.
Best of 7? Okay.
Yeah, but there is currently like a mercy rule. But you'll see. Like, and other stadium folks they'll be around later and hopping on here too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone said Kiriko leaked the stadium build.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that leaked something. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you ask if Aqua is melee based? Chat, I don't think you're gonna get any information.
That was about all I'm gonna give. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
gave a
you're
really
fine.
cool concept. You know, take a look at that. But he's been a great hero to play and he's coming along pretty nicely in development. Yeah.
So season 16 and then season 18 is Aqua.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Freya's 16, so she's coming up. She'll have a hero trial in season 15 and 15.1. You know, like some of our other heroes. So,
Okay.
Yeah, she'll have that in 15.1
Sick.
as well. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. I'm
Oh,
glad to see
thank you.
glad to see you having a good time here for everything.
Yes.
And yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
Chat, say thank you.
We will crush them.
Say thank you, chat.
Okay, friends, YouTube thinks you might like this next video, so let me know if they're right.